Hey guys, welcome back for another video. This week we're going to be talking about knowing who is in your corner. And again, my name is Megan. I hope everybody gets a lot out of this video. And I am the woman's perspective again. And again, we're going to be going over knowing who is in your corner. Okay, so do not fight the support that you have because you will need support in this fight. Support is an act of submission that builds trust among people. Fighting the ones who support you can be very wrong to do because, again, we don't know on a daily basis how challenging the fight's going to be. And we want to be able to have the right people in our corner cheering us on and keeping us going. The enemy wants to divide so he may conquer getting you. Okay, because again, we know he's here to kill, steal, and destroy. The people who support you remind you that you are not alone in this fight. Let's discuss some practical ways to identify and appreciate the people in our corner. So, number one, what we want to do is recognize those in our corner. So, it is important to recognize that and acknowledge the people who support us. Those people will stand up for us when others attack us and our core values because they value you. This includes your family, your friends, mentors, and anyone else who consistently shows up for us. This can include strangers too. Creating a new connection can spark more valuable connections for the future. These individuals often believe in us more than we believe in ourselves and offer valuable encouragement and advice. Avoid being biased to encouragement or clarity from people in your environment. Ensure that you have a healthy dose of both in your space. So, again, you want to make sure that you have the right company. You don't want to be around people that are bringing negativity your way, that are going to make you feel negative about the journey and about yourself. We want to make sure that we have the right company. Okay. So these individuals, again, will believe in us more than we believe in ourselves and offer valuable encouragement and advice. Avoid being biased. Again, you want to make sure that, when you're around certain people, topics that I've realized that you want to stay away from is when somebody's opinionated. Okay. I used to always get very offended because they would be strongly on an opinion that maybe I didn't agree with, or maybe like God was calling me to do differently. It's okay to not be on the same page, but you can still walk on the same path. That's biblical, that's in the Bible. Take a moment to think about the people who have been there for you through thick and thin. List them out on paper or create a gratitude journal to remember their impact. You can still have a good relationship with people, but at the same time, you don't have to agree with everything that's said, guys. This is something that I wish I had known sooner. I used to think maybe somebody wasn't for me because they gave me opposite advice of what I thought. Again, even when it comes to Christianity and how we serve the Lord, everybody's going to be on different journeys, different levels, different ways of thinking, but that doesn't mean that they might not be a good friend, a good family member, etc., etc. So we want to appreciate their presence. Once we recognize these individuals, it is important to show appreciation for them. Take the time to thank them and let them know how much their support means to you. This could be through a simple handwritten note, a heartfelt conversation, or even just spending quality time with them. Remember, actions speak louder than words. And you know what? That is so true. I have realized that words really mean nothing if there is no action. This is something that I wish I had known a lot sooner. If there's no action, words are just words. Proverbs 17:17 says, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." So, Proverbs 27:9 says, "Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt advice." Make an effort to show up for them in return and a source of support in their lives as well. Again, we don't want to be selfish, guys. We want to make sure we're showing up for them equally as they are showing up for us. So, now Ecclesiastes 4 9 through 10 says, two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. So again, iron sharpens iron. We want to be able to help people just as much as they help us. We don't want to just keep taking. It's give and take. So again, guys, in relationships, and this isn't just romantic relationships, but friendships, family, we want to be filling up their cup too. Just like you want your cup filled up and you want encouragement to keep going, we need to be doing the same thing for them too. Because life is tough, okay? And you know what? You can exhaust yourself to the point of no return. Something that I did not realize was just how much I was helping everybody else, but wasn't allowing anybody else to help me. Something that I learned was I exhausted myself to the point of no return. And what I really needed to do was I needed to have somebody else help me as well. I needed to accept help. And this was something that I wish that I had done. So if I could give any advice to any of you, I would accept help and wouldn't just keep help. Like, it needs to be balanced. You help people and then allow those people to help you. That's what we want to be doing. Again, we want to be brothers and sisters in Christ, fellowshipping, helping one another, iron sharpening iron. That's what we want to do as we walk this walk, because that is true discipleship. So let's never take for granted the people in our corner who support us and believe in us. They are a valuable asset in our lives and contribute to our overall well being. Let's strive to show them appreciation and support in return, strengthening our relationships and building a strong community of trust and love. And importantly, let's thank God for placing these individuals in our lives and ask Him to continue guiding us toward healthy relationships that honor Him. So be excited about those in your corner, for they truly are a blessing from God. And what I want to add to close out with, guys, is everybody's going to be on different journeys, in different levels of the journey. And I wish I had known that ahead of time, because I expected everybody to just know everything overnight. And then even myself, and I remember when I'd be around certain people, I would know the people that I felt more comfortable with, and I would know the people that I wanted to stay away from. The people out there that were a little bit more on the you should know this spiritual arrogant type of attitude, I wanted to stay clear from. And then the people that I was around that made me feel welcome and made me feel like, I was accepted, okay? Those were the people I felt comfortable with to want to be around all the time. And that made me want to grow more as a Christian. So again, we want to watch how we're wording things. We want to watch how we are treating people, and we want everybody to feel welcome. No one's better than the other, and spiritual arrogance definitely will not help people to feel welcome. So again, everybody's in different levels of the journey. Someone might have just entered their wilderness season, and then somebody else might be way further ahead and might be about to enter their harvest season. We don't know. That's why we want to always make sure that we handle people well, and you're always going to get more bees with honey. So I hope that this word has blessed you guys. I will see you in my next video. God bless you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.